Hey you, good to have you on my YouTube channel today. I'm going to be teaching you how to trim your split ends. So in case you do not know, you're supposed to occasionally trim the split ends, and those split ends of your hair are not good because they can travel up your hair shaft and cause more breakages, single strand knots, and we don't want that. So that is what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. So to first of all start, it is advised from my own personal experience to do this on hair that is slightly stretched or not overly stretched, because in salons they will like do it on a blow dried hair or stretched hair. So in order to stretch my hair without heat, what I did was after wash day I braided my hair up like this. So the next day I just loosened up the braids and my hair was still very much moisturized here, like still very moisturized here. So for the first thing that you do is you divide your hair into sections and then you begin to detangle. Please do not detangle if your hair is not moisturized like this, because it's going to break. I'm using this brush directly on it because my hair is super moisturized. It is still soft from yesterday's wash day. You get what I mean? So after doing that, you then go in with a wide tooth comb. The essence of going in with a wide tooth comb is to make sure it is properly detangled. And when you're detangling, focus more on detangling the ends because we want to make the split ends visible, so we'll be able to detangle it properly. So I don't know if you can see the split ends already. They look really raggedy and they are so clear. Like, look at that. Yes, these are the split ends. And when trimming this, to pull up the split ends very much well, because sometimes they can shrink into the hair, pull the ends of your hair like I just did, and then the split ends become very visible. Now to trim, you need shears. Do not use normal scissors. It is not advisable to use normal scissors, but you can use shears. I didn't find hair shears, so I just bought this one from my local pharmacy store or where they sell medical laboratory stuff for just 800 naira. So before you then go in with the shears, you first of all take your hands and pull the section of the hair gently so that you can visibly see the split ends, and then you go in with your shears and trim. If you watch closely, I am not trimming my hair, I am trimming the split ends. Please do not go and trim away your hair. When you feel like you can't see the split ends, pull the ends of your hair and they become visible again, and then you trim off gently. So you keep on doing this. You trim, you keep the scissors, you straighten the hair again with your hands, kind of like pulling it like the way I just did. Detangle with your wide tooth comb to make the split ends that are shrunken into the hair more visible, and then you see they keep coming out. So then you take the shears again and you begin to trim the split ends off. So I'm going to repeat this until I feel like I've trimmed the split ends off. Trust me when I say that some of the split ends will still be shrunken in. So the extra additional thing that I do to make sure that they are not shrunken in is I twist my hair, okay, and then I pull it towards the ends. You see that, yes, those visible ones, there are still some, just little split ends there. So I just take my shears and I trim it off again just to be super sure. And this is just me being extra, trimming off the extra tiny ones over there, because no, you don't want split ends. Trust me, they are very responsible for single strand knots. I hate single strand knots. You would not like single strand knots, and when they travel up to your hair shaft, it's not worth it. So don't hold on to them. So I'm going to repeat that again. Get out a section of my hair, and then I go in to detangle. Remember, I am detangling this because my hair is super moisturized here. I am not detangling a dry hair. And when I detangle, I make sure to start from the ends of my hair and I gently move to the roots of my hair. Then to make sure it is extra detangled, I go in with my wide tooth comb and I begin to detangle again. And then you pull the hair straight up, okay, so that the split ends will become very visible, and then you take your shears and you begin to trim gently. When you feel like your split ends are mixed up with your actual hair, please straighten it up again with your hands like I did just right now, and then pull the ends of your hair to bring out the split ends and make it more visible, and then trim it off. and then continue to repeat this process until you feel like the split ends are gone. Detangle again, straighten it up with your hands, pull the ends of your hair to make the split ends more visible, and then trim it off. When you're done, to make sure that every split end is off because we don't want it, twist your hair, and then when you get to the end of your hair, you see that some split ends there, the mischievous ones that are still poking their heads out, you just trim that off. So yeah, you repeat this again until every section of your hair has the split ends all gone. And hey boo, if you're still watching this video up to this point, that means this video is super helpful. Please support me by subscribing. Just subscribe. There's a bell beside the subscribe button. Tap on that bell so that you stay notified whenever I post amazing natural hair tips, tutorials, and hacks on how to groom and take care of your 4C hair. So while you continue watching, here is a little bit of why you should not joke with trimming your split ends. So far as you're a human being, so far hair grows out of your hair and you keep and nurture your hair, split ends are inevitable, and there is no need holding on to that split ends just because you feel like if you trim it off, your hair is not going to grow. Split ends are not good. Like I said before, they will travel up to your hair shaft and they will continue to cause breakages. That is why if you notice that sometimes when you twist your hair, the ends never seem to just like cooperate. So what causes that most times are split ends. That is why you need to trim it off. I trim my split ends like once in every 6 months, but then for close to a year now, please don't judge me, I haven't trimmed mine. So that is why mine is so much. If you can't do this at home, because currently where I live there are no much natural hair salons, so that's why I just had to find a way to learn how to trim my own split ends myself. And I know that probably some of you that would watch this have the same situation. Not all natural hair salons trim split ends, some of them joke with it. So this video would hopefully help you trim the split ends yourself at home. Do not hold on to it, it's not worth it. Sis, it's not worth it. Like, trim it off. It doesn't reduce the length of your hair. This is just to make sure that the length that continues to grow out that you retain is healthy hair. Split ends is like reversing all the care that you give your hair if you don't trim it off. So this is the amount of split ends that came out of my hair when I trimmed it off. This is super much considering the fact that I haven't trimmed for up to a year. And when I was done, I just packed my hair. Did you see the shine? Can you see the shine? Most importantly, can you see the difference with the ends of my hair right now? It is super healthy. My hair is shining and I love it. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Be sure to subscribe. Tell me in the comments when last you trimmed the split ends, and if you'll be trying this. If this was also super helpful, share this with a friend, and of course keep coming back to this channel. I'll see you guys in my next video, and I want you to know that I love you so much. Bye.